Welcome to Divine Love Tarot. I want to thank you and welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time here or you return viewer or subscriber. I hope that this message resonates and helps you in some way. If you find that it doesn't, just keep in mind that this is a general reading and they do not resonate for everyone. And you may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, or even your Venus sign, because sometimes those are more prominent in your chart. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Hey there, Taurus. Happy birthday to my April Tauruses, okay? My late in the month Tauruses. And welcome to your April 2019 singles reading, okay? So let's see what's going on for my single Tauruses, okay? At the beginning of their birthday season. But we cannot by any means outshadow Aries season because it's in full effect right now, okay? So let's see what kind of heat Aries season is bringing for you guys, okay? We've gotten over the retrograde. We've gotten out of Pisces season. We're into spring now, so let's see what is bringing up for my singles, okay? First card is going to represent your current energy, what you may be dealing with, okay? And we've got the Ace of Wands. That's not Aries season. I don't know what is. Okay. Next card represents any challenges or anything that's crossing you. We've got the Five of Swords in the reverse. Next card represents past energies that you may be dealing with. King of Cups in the reverse. Next card represents someone who may be coming towards you. Okay. The person or their energy. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Or who you're dealing with. Next card represents what you want, the Chariot. Next card represents what's driving you internally, what's motivating you, internal factors, all right? This is conscious or subconscious. And we've got the Knight of Wands. Next card represents advice, Knight of Cups. And the next card represents external factors, Judgment. All right, next card represents the possible outcome. Got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So right away, I'm saying don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Don't do too much, Taurus, okay? Don't get carried away. Especially with all this Ace of Wands energy, please do not get carried away, okay? Taurus, what is up? Okay, so let me go ahead and pull the clarifiers, and then at the end of this message, I'll pull a Romance Angel Oracle card for a final message, all right? Got the Eight of Swords, Page of Swords, Ace of Swords in the reverse, Seven of Wands, Three of Swords, interesting. The Hierophant, yep. Queen of Cups in the reverse. The Empress. Taurus, 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 Taurus. This is looking juicy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started off with the Ace of Wands, okay? Ace of Wands represents passion, okay? It represents being very magnetic. Maybe you are just magnetized and you're attracting people. You're magnetically attracting people towards you, okay? Maybe you're just irresistible right now. Or there's someone that you are extremely attracted to that you are having, maybe this is someone that you just met and you feel like, you know, there's a potential for you guys. There's definitely a lot of physical chemistry here, okay? For some of my Tauruses, maybe, you know, somebody may be pregnant. Maybe you're not in a committed relationship yet, but, you know, baby's on the way. Or you're very fertile right now, so please be careful, okay? Because we have the Eight of Swords here, which means that I feel like for some of you, this passion is blinding you, okay? You can't see anything else because you are so attracted to this person. You are so on fire right now, okay? And sometimes, you know, when we get caught up in just that feeling, we, lose another sense. Okay, so right now, for some of you, you've lost your sense of sight. Some of you are feeling like you are bound by this passion. You're bound by this energy that you're feeling. Okay, and also, it's like you're unable to help yourself. You just can't even help yourself. For some of you, you're so attracted to this person, or whatever it is that you want it so badly. Okay. What is your challenge, or whatever is crossing this energy? Well, we've got the Five of Swords in the reverse with the Page of Swords. So for some of you, there's a situation where, maybe someone has stopped. Either you want someone to stop playing games with you, okay? Someone who's just like, I think they're just like talking circles around you, all right? And whether you know it or not, whether you choose to see it or not, your challenge is that you want a little bit more honesty and upfrontness in the communication department. Because looking at the past energy that you've been dealing with some lying. Some either lying or some liars, okay? In the past, you dealt with someone who was a little bit manipulative, emotionally manipulative, not very honest, okay, with this Ace of Swords. Not a lot of clarity as far as what was going on emotionally, too. So I feel like this represents emotionally ambiguous relationships where it's like you're going out all the time, you're going on dates, you're having sex, you're doing all these relationship type things, but yet this person isn't putting a title on it. And sometimes we get caught up in that, especially when we've got this Ace of Wands type energy, right? This passion, and it just feels so amazing and so incredible that we're not really paying attention to anything else. But what we need to pay attention to is whether this person is telling us the truth, whether they're walking it like they talk it, okay? Who's coming towards you, Taurus? Well, you've got a Knight of Pentacles, okay? Someone is taking their sweet old time coming towards you. And this is someone that you are going to find it very hard to resist. Probably already finding it very hard to resist this person. All right, so this Knight of Pentacles could be an Aries, could be another Taurus, or it could just be someone who's very down to earth, someone who is very methodical, someone who takes their time, okay? Someone who is reliable, but the commitment is the only thing in question with this Knight of Pentacles, okay? The Knight of Pentacles takes a longer time to commit. And so sometimes it can leave you wondering, is this going to happen? Is this not? Is you is, or is you ain't my baby, okay? What is it that you want? Well, we've got the Chariot. So you want, for some of you, you want someone who is a little bit more emotionally sensitive, okay? Someone who kind of, tough on the outside, soft on the inside. Some of you want a Cancer, okay? This person is actually a Cancer with a shell, okay? A hard shell on the outside, but nice and soft and lovable and loving on the inside. But for some of you, this is someone who has caused you heartbreak in the past. All right, maybe this was this King of Cups in the reverse. So some of you are so attracted to this person that you're willing to give it another chance, even though you know that there's a possibility that you could be disappointed by this situation again. And that's why this Eight of Swords is here, because you're not trying to see that. All right, you're just trying to experience these feelings. Aries season has you guys, on fire. You're hot, you're feeling it, and you just want to experience it. But at the end of the day, are you being honest with yourself? Okay, are you really being honest about the fact that this is what you want? Or can you be honest about the fact that maybe this is just a sexual connection and nothing more? And if you're okay with that, there is absolutely nothing wrong. But the fact that there's an underlying of, for some of you, this is not even just about the other person. This is you wanting to protect yourself, okay? This is you wanting to protect yourself because, again, you have an idea that whatever it is that you want may come with some heartache, may come with some disappointment if you don't guard yourself, if you don't put your guard up and be careful and be on watch. So for some of you, I feel like you will know exactly what it is that you're doing. You know exactly who you're dealing with, and you know that you have to be careful in this situation. For some of you, I think you're giving another chance to someone who has hurt you in the past because you feel like things are going to go in a different direction this time. All right. Now let's move on to what's driving you, internal factors. And this could be consciously and or, subconscious. You're not even aware. And we've got the Knight of Wands. So again, this could be the Knight of Wands, I believe, is an Aries or a fire sign or just anybody who's very charming, very seductive. Okay. Their consistency is not necessarily the best, but they're very exciting. They mean well. When they're here with you. Okay, it's just that when they're not here, you're not necessarily on their mind. And some of you want to take things to this next level with this Knight of Wands, okay? Maybe that's this person that you're very passionate about. All right. And again, the Knight of Wands is very passionate. You just have to question if they're actually telling you the truth when they tell you that this is where they want to be. Because where they're at is always where they want to be. It's just a matter of, are they going to stay there or not? For some of you, yes, this person is serious. This person, where they want to be with you, and that's where they're going to be. All right. For some of you, though, it may take them some time to get over, their ways. All right. So if you have the patience, Taurus, and again, keep your guard up. All right. Take your time and, things may turn out the way that you want them to because it's not impossible. But your advice for the reading is don't get carried away. Especially if this is someone coming back or this is someone new and you're just so overwhelmed by how you're connecting with them, it's okay to experience that. There's nothing wrong. But just don't make any rash decisions. Don't get carried away. Don't ignore, if something feels off. All right. Don't ignore the fact that they may not be talking about solidifying a relationship, that all they do talk about is how good you make them feel, but they never really talk about the fact that you're in a relationship or you guys are moving towards a relationship. So you want to be careful. All right. External factors. Yeah, someone's got their eye on you. Someone who has decided that, they want to do something with you, or they're definitely, certain about this connection that they have with you. For some of you, this person may be a Scorpio, okay? The only thing, again, just got to be careful not to get carried away. There seems like there could be some, a little bit of emotional manipulation here when this Queen of Cups is in the reverse. This person can be very caught up in their feelings, their needs, their wants. It could also be a situation where maybe they've come out of a situation that left them a little bit sad and disappointed. And so you guys are connecting and vibing and, you're both getting carried away and swept up in the moment because you both have come from situations where you were disappointed in the past. For some of you, this is that person. Like, again, I feel like some of you are trying it again with this person that was manipulative in the past. And so, again, you got to be careful that, they're coming back for more of the same. This person's very self-satisfying, very into themselves, again, and what they're about. So what is the outcome? Well, we've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So maybe this person, again, you're definitely going to give them a shot, okay? And I feel like you're giving them a shot because for whatever reason, the attraction between you guys is undeniable with this Empress card, okay? They're really drawn to you. You're really drawn to them. And maybe, Taurus, you're willing to overlook a few things because you really are attracted and you really want to be with this person. For some of you, you're really in love with this person. So because you feel that way, you're willing to overlook the fact that they can be selfish sometimes. Or you may be willing to overlook the fact that, maybe they try to be emotionally manipulative, but because you feel like you know what's going on or you don't care, it's like it's whatever. But again, your advice, all right? Don't get carried away because right now it's almost like you're drunk in love. And as a matter of fact, that's what I want to name this video. Possibly drunk in love, okay? And, if the person is treating you right, everybody has a past. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has a reputation. And everybody can change, all right? So, if you feel like you can trust this person and you're willing to be patient with them as they make their changes, then so be it. As long as you're in it. But I guess why your advice is to not get carried away is because right now you're not really seeing things for what they are. You're just feeling it, okay? You're going by what you feel. You're going by the fact that you are incredibly drawn to this person, and it's kind of clouding your judgment. And so your challenge is to make sure that, again, this person is being very upfront and honest with you, and they're not playing games. Okay, Taurus, so let's see what the romance angels have to say about it, okay? Let's see. Let's get a final determination from the judge. No, there's no judging. There's no judging in tarot except for the judgment card. All right, so what's going on? And guys, let me know, who are you dealing with? Are you dealing with another earth sign? Are you dealing with a Cancer, another Taurus, a Libra? Shit, there's everything here. Water signs. Oh my. Okay, definitely for some of you it's another Taurus. Possibly an Aries. Okay, so the romance angels have a message for you, Taurus. And that message is reconciliation. So some of you are getting back with that person from your past, okay? Someone from your past is returning to your life. So let's see what the book says about reconciliation. This card indicates that an ex-lover may be re-entering your life. The first person you think of is likely who it will be. The purpose of this reconciliation is to achieve healing and closure with respect to your past. You will understand more about yourself and see your relationship patterns more clearly. You'll also take responsibility for the role you played in the relationship's drama, which will free you from the tyranny of unforgiveness. Reconciliations are ultimately about taking care of unfinished business. This card could also possibly mean making peace with a family member or a friend. Each relationship is a sacred learning experience, so be open to this reunion's lessons and blessings. Ultimately, all healings help your love life and every part of your world. So for some of you, you're going to reconcile with this person, and it may turn out great. For others of you, you're going to reconcile with this person, and at the bottom of this romance deck, it says, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So for some of you, you're going to reconcile and shit may just work out lovely. Others of you, you're going to reconcile because you need to have another encounter with this person to see what the lesson is that maybe you didn't catch. Okay, whatever it is that you missed this time, oh no, you're not going to miss it this time, no matter how much you don't want to. You're going to catch the tea on this particular go-round for those of you who are entertaining a reconciliation. Some of you, this could be a past life connection, and that's why it's so intense. All right, because we know when we meet a soulmate, that connection, we feel like we've known them forever. We already know them. You've known them before. So some of you, that's the situation. But, again, whether you stay with this person and it works out, or whether you just realize that it's time to put some closure to this situation, there is a lesson here for you to learn, okay? And it is... I think everybody's lesson is a little different. But again, I feel like it's not to get carried away in these situations, okay? It's not to get carried away by the feelings, all right? The feels, okay? You again, one sense is heightened, and then you want to turn another one off, and it's like, no, we've got to stay, we got to stay alert on all senses, on all levels, okay? So, Taurus, that is your April reading. Guys, I want you to enjoy yourselves. It looks like you're going to have fun. Looks like you're going to enjoy yourself. Just be careful. All right? And I'll see you guys at the next reading. Bye, Taurus.